Hello YouTube and welcome back to my Let's Play of Tomb Raider. We are on level 12, Sanctuary of the Scion. So when you begin the level, the doors in front of you will open. I recommend taking out your magnums here because you're going to be dealing with two Atlanteans. So as you get up these stairs, you'll see two Atlanteans. Make sure you kill them with the magnums. After you've killed them with the magnums, search around in this area for some ammo for the magnums. Some more here. Then head back up the stairs where you just killed the two Atlanteans. In the next room, before you climb the block, there is some more magnum ammo just behind this block here, so make sure you get that as well. Okay, slide down either the left or the right of the Sphinx, the back of the Sphinx, which is what we are on now. Climb up here. You will have to kill another couple of Atlanteans. So I'm going to have to use a medikit now. So yeah, this is another Sphinx. And we have to find two anks for that Sphinx. Because we need to open the door that is here, just in between the Sphinx's legs, so that's what we need to do first. Okay, so we need to get this door open as well. Okay, so we're going to need to do some climbing here. Start with this low block. Then this block here. And climb up this block. Do a running jump and grab. And we're just going to make our way around so we can get up there, because there is a lever up there that we need. Okay, climb up here. Almost there. Watch out for the metallic doors here. Pack and carefully walk to the end, because you can drop off here and fall, and you'll probably die if you fall here, so be very careful. Jump across and pull the lever. This opens a door in the far corner of the other room where the Sphinx is. Well, I suggest waiting here and drawing your magnums, because you'll have to deal with another flying Atlantean. The Magnums are pretty much going to be used all through this level, because they dispose of the Atlanteans very, very quickly. Pick up the large medipack here and just drop on the slope and drop down to the bottom. That's how you get down safely. Pretty easy. There is only one secret in this level, and it's a set of weapons we have not obtained yet. Okay, so you just want to start climbing up here now. And as you can see up there is some shotgun shells. Before we get them, let's take the ammo here. Jump across here. Continue climbing up. See, up there is where the door opened when we pulled that lever before. Almost there, guys, just a little higher. Okay, we've reached the door now. Let's go through. In here you'll find a movable block, so you want to get behind it and push it out, because we need to get on top of the block. So you just push it out once. Should be enough. Then we climb on top of the block. Climb up here. You'll have to defeat a centaur in here. There'll be a couple of these enemies to defeat. Didn't even take any damage. Okay, this is your first Ankh. You need to find another one of these. Take the small medipack. Okay, so we now have our first Ankh. We need to get the second one, because the Sphinx requires 2 Ankhs, which will open the door below the Sphinx. That is the main goal. There's another Atlantean here. There's nothing you can do, my friends, so just accept your death. Let's go back down and climb again. This time, however, we're going to be climbing much higher up. need to go over here on these platforms. There's some more ammo up here. Right, so there's another lever here, as you can see. Pull this lever. This opens the door at the bottom that we've already seen. Get ready for another gunfight. Took heavy damage from that, but at least he did not push me off. I'd rather take heavy damage than get shoved off, because if you get shoved off, it's basically game over. Okay, let's get these shells. Pick up the shells again here. Now if you look to your left here, you'll notice there is something just floating right next to the Sphinx. That is this level's first secret, and it's the only secret in this level. What it actually is the Uzis, the weapons we haven't obtained yet. So you might be thinking, well, why are they just floating in midair? Because the platform they're on is invisible, you see. That's why they're floating like that. So let's grab ourselves the Uzis, the best weapons in the game. So line yourself up, and you will have to do a running jump here with a grab. As you can see, the platform is invisible. And there we have it. We have all the weapons now. Getting back across, you just do the same. Oh God, seriously? I don't need this! Just drop from here. Fighting down here. There's two of them. There's two of those Atlanteans. One of them's on the way here. That's them done. So now we've got the secret, we've got our first key. We need to now go to the door that was opened for us. So you should be looking for a safe way down. Maybe this is a slope. Let's try this. Yeah. That's a slot, that'll do us. Okay, so to get to the door that opened, all you really need to do is go around the Sphinx here. You'll find the door that is now open just to the left side of this Sphinx. This is the door. Okay, drop into the water and swim around to see if there's any ammo. I think in one of them there is ammo, but it's not this room. Alright, what you need to do here is slide down the slope backwards and grab the edge and then shimmy all the way to the left, where you can drop onto this platform with the magnum bullets here. Then climb up to the top here. You'll have to do, I believe this is where you have to jump and get the slope. In this room there is a slope, so what you'll have to do is slide down the slope, and at the very end of the slope you have to jump and grab onto the ledge there. So get in the water and grab the key first before we do anything. Pick the key up, please. Thank you. I don't think there's any ammo in the water, just this key. Okay, so this is the slope. You'll slide down. So at the bottom of this you need to jump and grab right at the bottom. If you don't manage to do it first time, don't worry, you can have another shot at it. Now the key we just found we place in here. This will open the door behind us, and we have to deal with another centaur in here, because he's guarding the second act. Okay, once you've defeated him, take your second ankh, and before you leave, take the medipack. There's a save crystal in here if you need to save your game. So now that we have both ankhs, we can finally open the door at the base of the Sphinx. However, you need to be very careful when using the two ankhs. Right, so back on dry land, we need to go back around the Sphinx. And now we need to climb up to the Sphinx, because there is an ankh just on top there, and there's one behind the Sphinx. Climb up the low blocks here. This is probably the best way to get up, but you're going to have to go two routes here. I always start with the back of the Sphinx, the back end of it. Climb on this block here, and a running jump and grab is what we need to get up there. There. Now, as you can see here is where you place one of the anks. It shows you the door below, but it will not open until you put in the second ank. So putting in the second ank is a little bit dangerous, because if you fall here, it's game over, so do not fall. Now we just get a cinematic view of the Sphinx. So pop the second ank in and the door will open. Now we need to get down. Safely, mind you, safely. So, let's see, let's remember if I can do this now. You could always go back the way you climbed up. Probably the safest bet is to just, like I've said here, climb back down the way you got up. Getting down the Sphinx is pretty easy, because all you have to do is just slide down here and then slide that way. Okay, so now drop into the most darkest, scariest, anxiety-inducing room, probably in the first game. You are now in a room with a bottomless floor. Kind of creepy, really, because you can't see the bottom of the floor. And there are two statues, so what you're going to have to do now is drain the water so that you can do some platform hopping on the statues here. The floor is absolutely dark and pretty scary, really, because you don't know what's at the bottom when you first enter this room. So take your time in this room, because it's a long swim up to get oxygen if you need to resupply your oxygen. There's quite a couple of items in here, but they can easily be missed. There's some ammo here for your Uzis, so we'll pick them up. So you want to be looking for a passageway between one of the statue's legs. Inside there is a lever that you need to pull. So let's get a full O2 gauge and dive back down. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's this statue here, but I could be wrong, guys. But I could be wrong. So it's not this one. You're looking for a lever on the wall. So if it's not this one, it'll be the one on the right. like this one. There we go, there's the lever that we need. This will suck you into a room. Climb all the way up here. Start climbing the pillars. Whoops. I should have just done a standing jump there. I thought it needed a running jump, but it's just a standing jump. Now we need to do a running jump and grab to get over here. There's another Atlantean here, so be very careful. I would not recommend going down on the platform he's on because he will push you off. So just wait for him to come into view. Little bit of patience pays off sometimes, guys, in this game. So just be patient and he will fly back past you. Once he's dead, now you can slide down and you're above the two statues now, but the water has lowered. So before, when we came in here, the water level was much higher. Now it is lower, so you can actually get the items now that are on these statues. Right, so the first thing you want to do is jump over to this statue. And see if there's anything behind this statue's ears, because sometimes there are items here and they're very cleverly hidden. Okay, we took a little damage there, but that's fine. Okay, so there should be a lever here. You were not able to interact with this because of the water, but it now lets you enter a new room in between one of the statue's legs. Okay, that didn't work out the way I wanted to work out. Let's try that again. I mean, there is an item, but I think it's only a medipack. But you don't have to get it if it's just a medipack. We've got plenty of medikits, but yeah, that's all that's here. So now we need to find the passageway we just opened. I believe it's here. Yes, it is. Climb up. And then just run all the way up the pathways. I think you need to be careful because in one section of the flooring there is some spikes. So if you don't feel too confident, you can always walk like this. But eventually at the end you will be at the start of the level where we started. Okay, so we're behind the gates when we started this level, so I would save your game here. Once you pick up this scarab, you are going to be engaged in a firefight with 2 centaur Atlanteans and 2 normal Atlanteans. So get ready for a big firefight. You can either use the Uzis or the Magnums, it's up to you, but as soon as you pick this up, the gate will open and get ready for battle. And don't forget to heal also. You may need to heal a few times. As you can see, I'm taking quite a lot of damage. So yeah, just keep up the firing. That's the 2 Atlanteans down, but you still need to take care of the centaurs. Or is it just 1 centaur and 2 Atlanteans? Anyway, they're all dead and we're alive, which is good. Put the scarab in the receptacle, take the medipack here with the ammo. Okay, drop down the slope and climb up into the room here. And you'll have to deal with Larson in this room, and you will finally get to kill him in this room. So if you just want a quick battle, use the magnums. If you want to take your time, use the pistols. But this is the last time you will be fighting Larson. And if you look closely, you can see him behind that pillar. Can you see him, guys? He's behind that pillar. There he is. See him? So he's waiting for us. So let's not keep him waiting.
I still got a pain in my brain from you. And I still got funny ideas now, like to shoot you to hell.
ain't taking me to hell, Larson. You're dead, I'm alive. Okay, and that is the end of the level. Take the third and final piece of the Scion. We have now finished the level, and you'll get a cutscene now, guys. Centre of the Scion, 15 kills, 28 pickups, 1 of 1 secrets, time taken 39 minutes 23 seconds.
You just pulled the tough end of a wishbone. Howdy.
Afternoon,
Left Larson sucking wind then, eh?
if that is the phrase.
Well, your little vacation riot's over now. Time to give back what you've hijacked off me.
Let's try the lunchbox.
Well, kill her! You morons! Let's go.
What the heck was that? What? That one? Probably just a fish. Man, you're some fish kid. Man, you have got to learn to chill. I'm going back inside. You coming? Steady. Here she goes.
We ready yet?
Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next level. Take it easy, be safe, bye for now.